Yo, people, what we saying? By the way, why does my camera look like that? It's fine. We'll sort it out at some point. I don't know. Wait, wait 1 moment. I don't know why it looks like this. Let's see. Cool. That's a bit better. Yo, people, what we saying? We're back again with another stream. Back again with another stream. We are saying, we are spraying. It's a new day, and obviously, Premier League football is here. And I thought, you know what? Let me do another call-in show. Let the village come and talk your shit. Episode 2. So yeah, that's right. It will be a call-in show. And obviously, as more people slide in to the stream, I will obviously state the rules. But the topic today is going to be if Arsenal lose. Well, I mean, if Arsenal don't win against Chelsea on Sunday, is Arsenal's Premier League season over? Yeah. So obviously, there's a few bits that I just want to say on this topic, and then obviously I'll throw the link out, and then you lot can have your say. It's for you. You come and have your say. The floor is yours. Yeah. So look, before any of that, just make sure that you're liking the video. Yeah. Obviously we're trying to get this stream out there to all the beautiful people in the world. The more you like it, the more people that come in, the more diverse the people that actually come and talk their shit. You know what I mean? And while you're there, just subscribe. Come and join the village. Yo, by the way, yeah, we are on I think about 4.4K. Wow. Whoa, I wish. Whoa, sorry. 1.4K. So I did have sort of my own little goal to see, can I make 1.5 by the end of this week? And with the amount of streams that we're going to be doing, I definitely think it's possible. But it does help if you guys are just subscribing, and any support the channel receives is greatly appreciated. So now look, let me just go through. Let's say hello to the people. Big up Arteta out, Inzaghi in. Stay humble, the problem child. Let's go. What I'm doing. What you saying, Oaks? Yeah, no, by the way, I'm so tired, yeah, because I was up until like 3:30 in the morning on Northside's channel doing gal talk. It was me, Northside, Lee Gunner, Sunshine, and someone called Lauren. And yeah, it was a bit crazy. Yesterday was crazy. So yesterday I did all my streams, so I did 3 streams on my channel, and then I did a stream on Chez's channel, and then I went on to Carefree Lewis's channel. It was just chaos. The Arsenal versus Chelsea beef. It was just a war. And then I did a stream on Lee Gunner's channel, and then I had to drive like, I guess, a total of like an hour and 20 minutes, picking up my brother and then bringing him back from work. And then I jumped on Northside's channel until 3:30 a.m. in the morning, and I woke up at like 9:20. So I've had minimal sleep. And yeah, but content after content. I did say that I would do the morning morning call-in show. So I thought, you know what? Let me just stick to my word. I like to believe I'm a man of my word. And that's one thing that you guys can rely on. Back again for another Arsenal. Oh, damn. Big up Abdullah, man. Hope you're good. Hey, Marcel, yeah. Hook's been stressing lately. Hold that, you mug. Hey, you mug. Don't worry. You winning today, yeah, Marcel. You winning today, Marcel. Let me know, man. A cereal for dinner. Big up, Hooks. What you saying, man? Big up, Ravi. Wagwan Hooks. I saw you on. Yeah, man. Ravi knows. Ravi saw me there, man. Oh, man. Yeah, we was having some deep convos at some stupid o'clock in the morning, man. A big up, SG. Arsenal in the mud. Long may it continue. Yeah, I was there. Yeah, see, Arteta out knows, but he saw me there, man. I was on my seat, just yeah, zoning out, man. I was tired, man. I'm gonna be driving to the gym. I'll call it. Okay, sweet. We're gonna get Midoriya on. Okay, we're gonna see Midoriya. Yeah, what? I'm a, is what Midoriya? You're gonna jump on, yeah, and then all I'm gonna hear is. Ah man, and people that get that reference will know why it's funny. Big up, big country. Yeah, that stream, yeah, it was carnage, man. It was a bit what trying to talk on that. It was crazy. Like you'd start something and then immediately, like, better coming out with the legs, bro. So yeah, it was crazy, man. Big up, Taurus 18. We winning, you know that 3-1, Marcel. Yeah, okay. GGM New Arsenal. Morning, Inzaghi Hawks. Morning, Mustafa. Glad to see you here. Glad to see you here. Midoriya knows the reference. I rate that. Midoriya morning. Yeah, man. Yeah. The village is here. The village is here. Talk amongst yourselves, man. That's what we like to see, man. Question. When you go on a Friday night Northside show, it's always a marathon and good vibe. Yeah. I mean, whenever I'm on a show with Northside, it's good vibe. Me and Northside, we're bros, man. Like, you get me? We're dogs, we're peoples, man. Like, you get me, man. Man, chat to man on the phone, bro. Like, yo, what you saying, bro? Like, you know what I mean? We talk, bro. Like, you get me? You get me? It's not just a YouTube thing. Deji and his Dusty Club. Yeah, he was on League on the show yesterday as well. It's crazy, man. We holding up our hands for Mikel. Yeah, I'm trying to throw the spirit bomber. Hey, man. Hey, man. Big up, Blacker. Don't worry about being late. Wait, it was just in a TikTok live 800 people. Raw. See, Blacker's bigger than me, man. Hey, Blacker, you need to teach me the ways, bro. Teach me the ways, man. How to get famous like you, bro? How to get famous like you, bro? Hooks that guy Jimmy Smith on Lewis. Yeah. But again, Jimmy's also my bro, man. Jimmy's also my bro, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do watch alongs. I don't know. I may be able to make a 3 o'clock one, but I might be getting some like DIY work done in my room, innit? So it all depends. But I will 100% do the wait, sorry, let me look at the fixtures quickly. Give me tab. I'll do the Brighton 100%. I'll do the Brighton Man City game at 5:30, and 100% I'll do the Liverpool Aston Villa game at 8 o'clock. So 100%. I just haven't decided if I'm able to do any of the 3 o'clock games. And truth be told, I guess the Brentford Bournemouth game will be quite an interesting one. Yeah, it should be a bit of flair. Or do you know what? I may just look to see if there's like a game in a different league, like a La Liga game or a Serie A game or something, and see if I can do that. So yeah, we'll see. And yeah, obviously, cool. So let me share my screen quickly, because obviously I'm gonna say my piece and then I'll post a message and then y'all can come and have your say. Yeah. Remember, the topic today is if Arsenal don't beat Chelsea, yeah, is that Arsenal's Premier League season finished, over, done. Yeah. So let me share my screen quickly. So look, this is the Premier League table, yeah. So currently, Arsenal played 10 games. Yeah, we've won 5, we've drawn 3, and we've lost 2. Yeah, which I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, if you look at that holistically, yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. If we take all the trolls aside and look at that holistically, it's not that bad. To go 10 games and have lost twice and won 5, obviously it would have been better if we could have converted some of those draws into wins. Then it's looking a lot better, right? But it is what it is. We've scored 17. We've conceded 11. That part is, for me, kind of a bit meaty. Like, I didn't expect us at this point to have conceded 11 goals. I'm actually quite shocked. I'll be real. I am actually quite shocked about that. And we're sitting on 18 points. Now, I can't find the graphic, but it was something. It was you lot might have seen it already, but it was something along the lines of like, teams that have won the league, how many points have they been on at this point in the season. And there's only been one occasion where a team's been on 18 points and went on to win the league. And that was Manchester City. I can't remember what league. I can't remember what season it was, but I do remember there was a season that Manchester City was on 18 points at this point in the season, and they went on to win the league. So now, cool. Chelsea are on the exact same points as us. Yeah. Like they're above us by goal difference. So in my opinion, in my humble, honest opinion, yeah, and especially considering Nottingham Forest are 1 point above us and anything can happen in their game against Newcastle, this is a 6-pointer game for me. This is one of those games that I would say is a 6-pointer. Yeah. If we lose this game, yeah, not only is there the potentiality that we will be 3 points behind Chelsea, we could even be 4 points behind Nottingham Forest, who will be sitting in third. Yeah. We could be 8 points behind Manchester City, sitting in second, and we could be 10 points behind Liverpool, sitting in first. And now, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. That's not a scenario that I want to be in. I don't want to be in that scenario because I believe this is the thing. Yeah, it's not even about do I think that Arsenal can make up the points, because definitely, I think that Arsenal can make up the points. The problem is actually can Arsenal, sorry, will Liverpool or Man City drop that many points? I don't think so. I don't think so. I really don't think so. And I think that's how Arsenal fans need to look at it. Do you know what I mean? I honestly think that's how Arsenal fans need to look at it. Like, so if Liverpool go 10 points clear, yeah, do we honestly think that at a bare minimum, just to make up the points, Liverpool are losing 3 games and drawing 1 game? I don't know. Are Man City losing 3 games? I mean, some would argue potentially based on how they've been performing so far, but I don't think it's likely. 3 games, Man City are having their bad spell now. You get me? I see some more people have slid in. Well, welcome. Big up in Kosi, yeah. Big up Hawks. You get me? Ravi Villicum, maybe. Big up Hawks in the chat. Big up Paddy B. Big up the Mask Cannon. We need to speak a win. We do. We definitely do, man. Everybody, just sit where you're sitting, yeah, and just say to yourself, Arsenal will win tomorrow. I don't care what team you support. Just say it, man. We need the affirmations. You know them way there. You get me? There's no 12:30 kickoff today, by the way. There's no 12:30 kickoff today. So yeah. So I guess so basically also between now and the next stream, because there's no 12:30 kickoff, I'm thinking I might make a new intro for the streams. So I'm gonna see if I can work on a little something in the like 4 hours or so that I've got. But we'll see. Liverpool will smoke me. Yeah, probably. So look, I don't think that those teams will actually. I don't think they'll drop points. We also need to remember as well. Sorry, there's a scenario, yeah, people. There's actually a scenario where if Brighton win, Tottenham win, and Aston Villa win, Arsenal go into the international break 8th. Craig, come on, Craig. I thought we was bros, Craig. I thought we was bros, man. Can you imagine that, people? Can you just put all your vendettas aside, put your tribalism aside, all of that. Can you imagine the pain and trolling that I will have to go through, yeah, if Arsenal are 8th? in in the international break. That would be like 10 days of me just getting trolled, man. Come on, people. Surely you don't want me to go through that, man. I thought, like, look, man, I set up a nice little village here, man. I thought we were, you get me? You know what I mean? There, Horizon. When this channel gets big enough, I will be making the anime channel, and we will be doing anime watch-alongs. Yeah, I'm gonna work on the intro, bro, Aiden. I'm definitely gonna work on it. Whether I finish it or not is a because obviously I can do a bit of editing, but I'm gonna try and make it like it's gonna be simple, but it's gonna be like effects and anime. I'm gonna try to do something, but I haven't animated in a while. But I'll see. Like right now, I haven't got the vision in my head. But when I sit down, I'll throw on my headphones. I'll listen to some cold music, get inspired, and that, and I'll make something happen. I'll make something happen. I'll make something happen. Their players are fully motivated after that 8. Man, that 8-0 don't mean shit, man. No, nobody can tell me anything, man. Nobody can actually tell me anything. You get me? All right, cool, Hanno. All right, cool. I'm going to be sending out the link soon, people. I'm going to be sending out the message soon, by the way. All right, cool. So look, so I guess hooks my G. The game is the game. Hey. So look, I'm just gonna say it. I'm actually just gonna say it. I think that if Arsenal don't win this game, yes, we do, Hooks. We want your team chefed up like these drill youths. Love rapping about. That's funny. I think that Arsenal's Premier League season will potentially be over if we lose or draw versus Chelsea. That's just my opinion. You know, that's just my honest opinion. And I say that for a few reasons. I hope so, Atade. I say that for a few reasons, yeah. One of the reasons is the gap between us and Liverpool and City will be too vast, and they'll probably be like, oh, they themselves will be like, oh, we don't have to worry about Arsenal anymore. Yeah. I still think it's possible for Arsenal to drop points throughout the season. That's another thing. It don't even matter if we go on like a 10-15 game win streak. Like Arsenal are notorious for just you know them banana skins. You play Mario Kart and you're driving speeding and you're first, and then but somebody's dropped the banana skin that you haven't seen, like you're trying to lap, and then you're just spinning, or you get me. Someone just sends the blue shell, and then you're just raw. You can see it in your rear view, and it just hits you, and then you're just in the sky, just getting moved to, and then like 3-4 man just drive past you. Like I feel like Arsenal are capable of that. Like we've seen it last season, we've even seen it this season. There's been banana skins this season, so I definitely think that Arsenal can still lose, well, drop points, and I honestly think, yeah, I honestly think that if Arsenal lose to Chelsea, I don't even know if Arteta will be able to rally the troops. A lot of players are looking a bit frustrated already. A lot of players are looking dejected already. We're looking tired. I don't know if they believe. And that's the most worrying thing. I don't actually know if they currently believe that they can get out of this, that they can do it. So people, those are sorry, seriously, bro. I felt bad for you on losing stream yesterday, Jamak. Yeah, man. Yeah. Lewis does need to be a better referee, yeah, but I hear it, man. Everyone's like hyped up in it, but I just don't like it when I'm like address the point that I'm making. Don't talk about something that I'm not talking about. Because if you want to have a conversation about something else, then I can have that. I can talk about something else, but like talk about what I'm talking about. Don't just talk about something random, especially when I've addressed what you were saying. Like, do you know what I mean? So, people, I'm about to send out the message, but before I send out the message, I'm just gonna two things. I'm gonna say, if you haven't liked the stream yet, you're a fraud. There's 42 people in here. Like the stream. Come on, man. Let's try and get these call-in shows to a minimum of 100 likes every time we do them. Yeah, it will do the channel well, and yeah, I guess it will just mean that every time I do a call-in show, there'll be more people, and then you guys will get to see more, I guess, more diverse personalities talking their shit. Yeah. Rules. Yeah. You must have a camera on. Yeah. quality for the viewers, but not only quality for the viewers. Yeah, when I'm talking to someone, I like to see them. I don't want to talk to a picture. You know what I mean? I want to talk to a picture. I'll be real with you. I don't want to talk to a picture. So if you ain't got a camera, sorry, leave it. Any rudeness, yeah, or ill behavior or any foolishness, I promise you, I promise you, you will get sent to the shadow realm forever. There will be no return. Yeah, which, you know, look at this. Man Lutata, I haven't liked nor subscribed. I want to listen if you talk logic. So translation, I want to know if you gas up Arsenal or not. If you gas up Arsenal, I'm going. If you don't, man, we'll stay around. Nah, man, like obviously it's up to you if you want to like or subscribe. And I just gotta say the message just to, because some people don't, like they just watch and they get so into it that they forget that they have to like the video. You know what I mean? But you'll get sent to the shadow realm forever. Yeah. And when I say forever, I mean forever. And you know what? Maybe you don't care, but I promise you, when you see when you see the channel, yeah, remember I said when, yeah, 100K and all that, and it's popping up and it's vibes in, yeah, and we're getting the footballers on here, because I will make that happen. I promise you. I promise you. There will be Arsenal players on here someday. I promise you that. I promise you that one day there will. You'll be regretting it. You'll actually be regretting it. And we're going to be doing a yacht party when I'm making the big what. You just won't get the invite, and then you'll be vexed. You'll be watching on everybody's Insta stories. Yo, them man are having a vibes. Yo, look at all the Leng gal. I mean, all the Leng man. I don't know. You might swing that way. If you do, that's calm. And you'll be there vexed. So yeah, ban all the stupidness in it. Like, this is not a channel for that. You get me? You'll have about 5 minutes to speak. Yeah. You know, because obviously we want to get on as many people as possible. The only way that changes is if there's not too many people in the queue. You can just say, well, you can go on for as long as you want. Members do get priority. So the halftime Gs, I don't think there's any halftime Gs at the moment, so you don't need to worry about that. But if anybody wants to become a halftime G during the shameless, sorry, I won't be shameless. My bad. And the final thing is, like, no kids. You know what I mean? Like, if you come into the backstage and I see that you're a little kid, I'm not going to bring you on, because for one, like, I can't talk to a youth, bro. Like, I'm like big, like what, 30 something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Me personally, I think that'd be a bit weird, personally. And also, this is like, I can't control who watches in it, the content, but I always tick this is not for kids. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously, as y'all know, I'm not the 16 and above, in it. 16 and above. I'm not I'm not the guy that really watches what he says. I kind of just say it, and do you know what I mean? So I don't really want to have to watch my words. Obviously, I cannot control who watches me, but I can control who jumps on. So without further ado, the message is in the chat. I have pinned the message. Liked and subscribed, but about Arsenal players being here one day hasn't gone down. All right, man, don't worry. We're gonna try and get as much as possible. You know what I mean? We'll diversify the thing. We'll diversify the thing. Go on, big up Danny Thomas. Go on, big up yourself, bro. Enough with the content. Them boy, they're better weeks up. Or in reality, season done. The blood clot. I like what you did there with the little. I like that. Trust me, there be no resurrection. There's a no resurrection thing. You know them way there. I don't think that. I don't think we're getting resurrected. If we lose, I don't think it's a resurrection thing. I won't lie to you. I'll be so honest. I'll actually be so honest. Like, and it's annoying, right? Because all our Arsenal fans were probably at the start of the season. We was all looking at it like, yeah, man, we're gonna have a good season. I mean, we wasn't too gassed about our signings. A lot of us was very disappointed with our signings, but luckily we showed that we had a good team last season, so it was like, okay, you know what I mean? Like it's not too bad. You know what I made there. But it's just like I don't know. Like how have we? Is this capitulation? Have we capitulated already? It's crazy, man. Is there a lunch kickoff schedule? No, there's not. By the way, Nathan, there's no 12:30 kickoff today. No 12:30 kickoff today. Skills, raw man. Like Skills is saying the season's over. Damn. Skills, you're usually quite a positive guy. Wait. Oh, why are you having a Barcelona shirt in the thumbnail? You forgot how many times. Hey, by the way, Skills, yeah. It was the only good anime football picture that I could find. That's not my fault, bro. That's got absolutely nothing to do with me, bro. Like, it's all I can find, man. Allow me Skills, man. Allow me Skills, man. Allow me Skills. Don't do me like that, man. It's all I could find. I wanted to find an anime football related picture, man. Do you know what I mean? If we lose to Chelsea, because I hate Chelsea. Yeah, man, I do play FPL. Hey, you know what? Yeah, quickly, because obviously no one's come true yet. So let's I'll show you. Let me show you my. Oh, just as I say that, someone's popped in. All right, cool. All right, cool. So let's bring through the first person, to talk their shit. Obviously, man like SG, you would have seen him in the chat. He's got Skills. He's got the Barcelona picture in the background. You know what I mean? So you get me. We just appreciate ballers, right? Isn't that right, SG? So yeah,
the goat, man.
Yeah, man. Obviously, love for coming on. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, bro. No worries, man. Enjoy your content. Continue what you do, and gonna grow soon enough.
Hopefully, man. We're hoping.
You will, man. You will,
trying.
man. You will, man. You will. Don't worry.
We stay humble, man. Most high willing, man. Most high willing. So look, I'm assuming you're Arsenal fan, right?
Yep, I'm an Arsenal fan. Arsenal. I'm an anti-Arteta also out.
Oh, you're Arteta out as well.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So obviously, I think it's safe to say that you're not happy with how Arsenal season's gone so far. What in the Premier League, these first 10 games? Yeah. No, don't worry, neither am I. and I think it's safe to say that you also think that this game is a must win.
Nah.
You don't?
Season is done.
Oh, so you think the season's done already?
Because of the transfer window.
Okay.
Why do we buy a defender and a number 8 when we should buy a striker and a winger? That's the priority. But this manager think that Kai Havertz is the answer. And I'm sorry, Hooks, I have to slander your man, but he's crap.
Look. The one thing, that I'll probably always say, is Havertz. He's a good player. The thing is, this is the thing about Havertz, is he's one of those players that fans hate, but anybody who actually is involved in football, involved in football, appreciate his talents in it and appreciates what he can do, because as fans, we look at players and we go, okay, we want you to score. We want you to score. We want you to get goals. We want you to get assists. Yada 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 yada. But when you're actually in football, you're like Arteta. Well, not just Arteta, but like managers. They look at their players and they expect different things from them tactically. Like, it's great if you get goals. Yeah, it's great if you get assists. But there's so many other ways that you can contribute to a team. And Havertz is one of those players that you can put in any position, whether it's in the midfield, on the wing, up front, behind the striker, wherever. And he's always going to know how to play. He's always going to contribute some way, shape, or form. Now, we all know that there's players that, yeah, you could play them in one game and they're doing up the tricky and, you know, they're killing it, and then maybe they get like 3 goals in that game, yeah, and they look sick. But then they go like 4 or 5 games and don't do anything. And then but those are the players that also don't contribute to any other phase of the game. So that they're greedy players. Don't get me wrong. I would like a greedy player at Arsenal right now, because I do feel like we are missing, and maybe Odegaard brings it back, but I don't know. But we are missing that player, that moment of magic. Like, you know, there are moments where you're just like, yeah, we need something to happen, and they make it happen. Like, we're seriously lacking that, and I'm hoping it's something that we do kind of resolve. So look, yeah. So
can I interrupt, please? We had a magic player who win us game was Alexis Sanchez and Aubameyang.
Yeah,
will win us games. But I'm not with this manager is he can handle players with characters, big personalities. It always has to be nice guys or beating players. When was the last time a player disobeyed the system and trying to win games by his own merits?
Yeah, that. Yeah,
it's so predictable. It's also predictable. The system crossing the ball every time, going down the wing. Why is not trying to attack on the middle, the center of the game?
Yeah, I hear you. I feel like potentially Wanyeri could be someone that does that. Yeah. Potentially, I feel like Wanyeri is someone that, when I've watched him play so far, it doesn't look like he's so like. He doesn't seem like he's like attached to the system. He does seem like he just wants to beat players. He just wants to make things happen. So potentially Wanyeri, but then obviously we get onto the discussion of does Arteta trust him?
I have to be honest. If Arteta had players like Lamine Yamal or Ronaldinho, he will destroy them, because it's his way or the highway.
Yeah.
Look at Saka before the system. He was bowling. It was quality on the wing. He was taking on the players. Now with Arteta, it's very predictable. He has to hold the ball, pass the back.
Yeah.
Why is he taking on the fullbacks every time?
So Saka, I agree with you. Saka has become a lot more predictable because I remember when he first came onto the scene, he reminded me of a Lamine Yamal type player, in the sense that he was very direct. He wanted to beat his player. He wanted to run with the ball. He would try and knock it past people. And then, do you know what I mean? He was actually trying things. He was expressing himself. And I don't think over the last I would say the last time I've seen him properly express himself was probably the 22-23 season, where we had that crazy start to the season. But I feel like since then, it's been run down the wing, cut in, cross it into the back post, or shoot with your left foot. And it's very predictable, but Saka is the one person that I'll say he is predictable, but in the same breath, he's very he's inevitable. I feel like you know what Saka's going to do, but you can't stop it. And that just shows you the quality of Saka, right?
Yeah. But the problem is the manager always has the handbrake on Saka. Because I can see in Saka's playing in his eye that he wants to take on the players, but he can't because of the tactics.
Yeah. He is very
he's a terrorist. Says he's a terrorist. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. The hypocrisy in this fan base here.
Yeah.
Arteta broke some bad records, and we finished 15th in 2020 by December. And people tell me to back this process. It's a con artist. It's a con artist. I swear. This PR has brainwashed this fan base to think he's a great manager, but he's the paella party. Well, it's not you, but the people on Twitter.
Yeah,
they're instigating that this manager is great. What's the difference with Wenger? He was a legend of this football club. We hunted out of this football club.
Yeah, and Arteta hasn't really.
Arteta was a panic buy. He was a bang average footballer, and he's a shit manager. And I'm gonna say one thing. You know, by the way, my ethnicity, I'm Somali. Whenever I see my people on the streams, the likes of Igal, Dowd, Arteta ins. I'm seems to be the black sheep because I am extremely Arteta out because I want this manager out. But there are bigger issues than the manager. Is the ownership.
Yeah.
Because in Article 27, I did buy Arsenal to win trophies.
Yeah.
Very alarming, isn't it?
Yeah.
So why is this fan base so obedient what the club does instead of going against the grain and protest against them?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, and you know what? The only time where we've actually seen the Cronkies like act immediately is when we protest.
Yeah.
That's the only time when we protested and they had all that media attention and they was getting on they're like trending on the big news channels, like they immediately reacted. So I do think, now this is me being honest now, I do think that, because I said it at the start of the season, that if Arsenal go this season without winning anything, I wouldn't be surprised if fans protest at the end of this. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I do feel like this is kind of make or break season for the fan base, personally. I may be wrong, but in my personal opinion, I do believe that. So I guess, obviously, before I bring on the next person, I guess the one, well, a few things I want because obviously you did say that you think the season's done already. Yeah, you said that you already think the season's done already.
Then because of the ambition, they didn't show any ambition to buy any quality players, because this is the problem. We always buy quantity, but we need quality.
Yeah. So I guess I'll change the question for you a bit then.
Yeah, no worries, man.
So if Arsenal doesn't win versus Chelsea on Sunday, what do you think happens next for Arsenal?
A meltdown, international breaks. Everyone questioning this manager and the direction with everything. Say, what's this point with the process we've been backed for 5 years ago? It seems meaningless.
Okay. All right.
That's my opinion.
And then the final thing,
Yeah.
Can I get a score prediction from you? Arsenal versus Chelsea.
1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, okay. We'll be great against the bigger positions, but it's the bottom half team I've always worried about them.
All right, sweet. Perfect. Well, SG, thanks for coming on, bro.
You're welcome, man.
I appreciate the
support
care, bro. That you give, and I'll catch you next time. All right, sweet. So we have our next person coming on, and this next person coming on is I like him, man. He's a really cool guy. You know, I've been on his channel. So he's hosted me, and I guess now I guess we get to flip the script, and now I'm the one that's doing the hosting. Y'all know Waffle TV show, man. I'm always screaming them out whenever they come in the channel. Make sure you're subscribing to them. They're doing their thing as well, and we are going to be bringing on, even though he's an op. I know.
Big up, bro. Big up.
The Chelsea fan.
I'm up the Chelsea.
All right. Oh, wait. And I just realized something. I'm an idiot. Wait. Give me a moment.
No worries.
Boom. Yeah. I was sorry, people. I was covering all the shit. My bad. So, obviously, you've been seeing me ranting on about.
It's been very, very enjoyable. Yes.
Yeah, I know. You've probably been sitting there, with a smile, eating your snacks, got your popcorn and your drink, and like, yeah, man, Hook's having another meltdown. Yeah. So, but I guess it would be good to kind of get the perspective from the enemy of this weekend, and that is like, do you think that Arsenal's Premier League season is over if we don't win against Chelsea this weekend?
Yeah. Nah, your season is finished. If you don't beat us, your season is finished, because if Liverpool win, they 10 points ahead, and City win they 8 points ahead.
Yeah.
And then you play us. Even a draw, it's like 7 points. 9 points is a lot. You have to catch up. So I don't, unless you win, I don't see that too get the title charge back on the track. I
Yeah,
think it's finished.
because for me, yeah, it's not just about what Arsenal have to do to make those points up. It's we're now heavily relying on Man City and Liverpool dropping a stupid amount of points. Like, don't get me wrong, I know that Liverpool's high flying at the moment, but I do think that Liverpool are eventually going to have a spell where like they lose a game and then maybe they draw a game and then they'll go back to winning a few and then maybe they'll draw again. Like they still have a few big teams that like they haven't played Man City yet. They still have to play Man City twice. So as an Arsenal fan, I tell you, as an Arsenal fan, I'm now like, okay, I need a draw in both games. Like a draw in both games is so beautiful for me as an Arsenal fan. But outside of that, it's highly like I'm even still like, so obviously you've played Man City once and you've played Liverpool once and you lost to them both. Yeah. But the Man City one, I give you a bly because it was your first game of the season and you hadn't really warmed up, you know. It was your Maresca's first competitive game as well. So fair play. I think the next time you face them, potentially the game will go, even though it's going to be at the Etihad. But I still feel like you guys can play good enough football to do them a bit of damage. Like we even nearly beat them at the Etihad, so it's definitely possible.
No, it is, but it depends. Like that's why I'm not too confident coming into this game because you guys always stand up against us, and our record so far against the big teams aren't that great. Like we did lose to Liverpool, fair enough. City one, I also don't really take into account. Liverpool one, feel like we could have done better. I feel like the game was there for us to go and win. United, the same story. What happens with us every time at Old Trafford? They make us play to their level of rubbishness. Like every time we go there, we play to their level. Unfortunately, so I mean, that's why I'm not too confident. And looking at your season, well, I think City Liverpool is December-ish, like start of December, so about a month to leave. So if you can turn this form around a bit and like just be in that race, like keep that gap, close that gap, and then you should be fine because I think it's either Liverpool or City who have a tough run coming up. I want to say
potentially
Liverpool.
both. Potentially both.
I don't know how the pictures look.
Let me wait. I'll check Liverpool's fixtures quickly.
I think it's Liverpool's. I think they've got Villa.
They've got Villa, then they've got Southampton, then they've got Man City, then they've got Everton, then they've got Fulham, then they've got Spurs, then they've got Leicester, then they've got West Ham, and that's them up until the end of December, and then Man City have wait a minute, Man City. So
they got Brighton, Liverpool.
They got Brighton, Spurs, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace, Man United, Aston Villa, Everton, and Leicester, and that takes them up to the end of December. So there's a few difficult games. Yeah, there's a few difficult games there.
Yeah, I think the next four for City is tough one. You've got Brighton, Spurs, Liverpool, Forest. That's a tough. Those are 4 tough pitches. Yeah. Maybe Forest have dropped off by the time they face them, but those 3, Brighton, Spurs, Liverpool, those 3 are the big games. So I don't know. I just don't see you guys really challenging unless there's a drastic change in something, and I don't really see it.
Okay, so look, before I bring the next person on, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I'll ask you a few questions. So the first question, is what do you think Chelsea need to do to beat Arsenal in this game, and what your score prediction is?
What we need to do to beat you guys is actually be competent from set pieces and from corners. And then I need Robert Sanchez to not have an Aula, please. Because the Liverpool, he had an Aula. United, he had an Aula. Like, it wasn't bad, it's just the stupid decisions. Like, in some cases. Just do that. And do please pass a blue shirt. Do not pass to Declan Rice. Please. Don't pass to a red shirt. Because if I see you passing to one of your players again and costing us the game again, yeah, I'm gonna be fuming. So
that goal was amazing, though. Sorry, I have to be shameless. That goal was, when I saw Declan Rice do that, yeah, I was like, oh my god, like what a way to cement yourself into. Do you know why? All right, I'm so sorry, Hano. Yeah,
no,
you're my guy. But do you know why that goal made me so happy? Because for a good 5 to 8 years, all the Chelsea fans that I knew was telling me Declan Rice is coming to Chelsea. He's a Chelsea boy.
yeah.
Him and Mason Mount are best friends. They're just letting him grow a bit at West Ham. Then he's going to be coming to Chelsea, and then he came to Arsenal and scored a worldie against Chelsea.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. So yeah, what about score prediction?
I think when you guys will turn up, I still think you will be bad, but you guys will be better than what you have been. And I think that screams a draw for me. I'm going 1-1. I think you guys score from a corner or set piece, and then we equalize and try to get back into the game.
Okay.
But just run out of time. If we have like got a draw against Liverpool, just beat United, then I would be more confident. But yeah, not feeling it. Not feeling this one. Like getting a win.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming on. Hano, thanks for giving me some of your time. I appreciate it. And it's nice to know that the ops are not that confident for the weekend. So yeah, been a pleasure. And hopefully, next week you jump back on. Take care, bro.
Man. Take care. Peace.
So we're gonna bring on the next person. I'll just wait for them to turn on their camera so they know that they are. Yep. Okay. Their camera's on. So basically, I just realized y'all can't see who's. So basically, it's Sleazer, then it's Arteta out, then it's Midoriya, innit? So those are the three people in the thing. So we're gonna be bringing out Sleazer. You know, he's a brother who's I've been seeing his name a lot on the channel. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I'm here still. I'm here. Big up the channel, man. Big up the chat. How we doing, people, man? Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Hooks, I've got one thing I want to start off by saying. Our fan base is cooked when I'm seeing that Rosicky is apparently an Arsenal legend. Where do we get that from? How do we get to the point that we're calling Thomas Rosicky and Per Mertesacker Arsenal legends? That's the first thing. That's what was really getting to me the most. I wasn't even trying to think about the Chelsea game. That is why we're cooked. We've been deprived of happiness for that long. That Thomas Rosicky and Per Mertesacker are suddenly Arsenal legends. I lie. Nah, we're cooked, bro. We're cooked. I even know how, because I was looking, I was thinking how. Because nah. I say get us Ralph Rangnick or something like that, a proper sporting director. Because we're gonna get these yes man. Arteta's gonna tell them what to do. Because I think Arteta's happy to take. He's happy to go in front of the gun. You know, he's happy to hold corn. He's happy. He don't mind. He's actually happy.
He's like just any Arsenal fan that's okay. So first, I wanna like I have to give massive respect in it. Like Rosicky was a baller.
Yeah,
Like,
but
for Arsenal, he was a baller. But to
a
say
legend.
legend, yeah,
Nah, man. Cult hero, maybe. I can give him maybe cult hero status.
Potentially.
Maybe. Just
potentially,
about, but
yeah, potentially. But legend, yeah, that's definitely coming from man that only started watching Arsenal
yeah,
from like,
young, yeah, 100%. I say like around the age of 20,
yeah,
around
the
them
Gen
size,
Z
because
fans,
nah, Thomas is Siski legend, bro.
but
I lie, man.
don't let me see, yeah, Rosicky or Per Mertesacker get this role, because then you get me. I'm on the big smoke.
Nah, then it's it's the big 4-4 because that's done. Nah, bro, because nah, the same permit it's like that let Omari go to Chelsea for free. Nah, don't even get me started, man. I'm surprised they didn't give it to Jack Wilshere. I'm surprised.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. It's true.
Bro, it was cooked, bro. But yeah, Chelsea, man.
So what are you saying?
Chelsea.
The actual question.
Realistic.
Sorry. So the
Well,
actual question is: if Arsenal cannot win this game, do you think our Premier League season is over? Talk your shit.
most likely over. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, the hopium's there, but most likely it's over. I mean, as we said, as you were talking to people before, it's too many points behind Liverpool and Man City. Remember what we were saying last season? Oh, Liverpool have never had a free horse race.
Yeah,
we've seen what happens last year. We could be the Liverpool this year, but we might not even get to February, March, where we're 5-6 points behind. We could be 10 points behind. And quite frankly, I think that January is probably going to be one of the highest spending Januaries in a while.
Yeah,
Liverpool, I would.
You mean
Liverpool
for
all the big teams,
oh,
all
okay,
the big teams,
cool.
all the big teams. I think Liverpool, if FSG don't invest, if Arne Slot's still top of the league, point or two behind, they have to invest. Like they just have to. They have to, because they have to roll that dice. City are gonna invest. Everyone knows that. Chelsea, I think they're gonna carry on buying. I think United get a little transfer kitty as well. I think Tottenham might. I think Aston Villa might. Depending on where everyone is, I think everyone's going to be spending. And if we don't, knowing us, when was our last good January signing? What?
Never.
Probably Ozil.
Yeah. Wait, no, it wasn't Ozil. Ozil was summer, no?
Was Ozil? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had a good.
I don't think.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, so it's a weird one, isn't it? Because when we signed Kiwior, Trossard, and
Jorginho
in that January, when it happened, I was like, aside from I'll be real, aside from Trossard, I was like, this is kind of meaty.
Yeah.
But then what I saw all of them do in that latter part of the season, I was like, okay, not too bad.
Yeah, not the worst in the world, but
not the worst. But now I look back at it now, and I'm like, man,
we dropped the ball.
Yeah,
we dropped the ball, man. We dropped the ball on that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, people say Aubameyang last yeah.
And then what? We ain't even. We haven't replaced that brother.
Yeah,
we haven't replaced him. Like, my. Like oh no, man, we actually haven't replaced Aubameyang. Arteta's bought what 0 actual strikers that have made their career of being a striker. He's bought 0 of them, like literally 0.
I have my opinions on why that is, but why do you think that after 5 years of being our manager, he hasn't actually attempted to sign like a traditional number 9, like a killer?
I think he's too stubborn, man. He's too stubborn. I think it kind of stems from him being a pet protege, going through the motions of, okay, I'm starting to create the team, finish 8th twice, then 5th, and then you're challenging 2 seasons. That period when we started challenging the first 2 seasons, I feel that that's the point where he should have really had the switch up and decided, okay, now I need a number 10. I mean a number 9. But he just didn't do it. And then I think the same thing Deluded said a couple of times as well. He's pretty much done the inverse of rather than going attacking, which we were playing really free-flowing football, to hella defensive now. And we ain't got no balance. It's like he's decided, I'm just going to go defend, and that is it. Difference between teams like Mourinho's and Conte's is that they had killers. They had a Costa. They had these kind of players that are still going to score you the goals. As much as I love Havertz, he ain't clinical enough to win you a league. It's as simple as that. No one can sit with a straight face and call Havertz a bad player. But what they can sit there and confidently say is that we know he's not good enough to win you the league. Simple as that. And the problem with Arsenal, if we lose this game, it's too far behind. We're playing up too much catch up on teams. Quite frankly, we know about. This isn't like a teams. This isn't like a Leicester who are doing something crazy. Absolutely not. Like we'll be chasing Man City, potentially 9 points behind them. How many other points behind Liverpool? How many other points behind Chelsea? Will be what, 4 points ahead of us by that point. If we lose this game, like we cannot go from Chelsea being 4 points ahead of us. If we talk to any Arsenal fan prior to the season and said there's going to be a point of the season where Chelsea are 4 points ahead of you, we'd be like, never. That's impossible. How? We're there too. That's it. And look what's happened. Look what's like. It's impossible. Like
you could even have even Brighton and Tottenham.
Even Tottenham could be above us actually because they play Luton.
Yeah.
So if Tottenham pump them and Tottenham have a pretty good goal difference now as well, and we lose, that's another team that goes. Aston Villa will be ahead of us. Brighton will be ahead of us. We could be 8th.
Yeah.
Going into international break. Oh no. Oh no.
It is crazy.
And then unfortunately for us, it puts us in a situation where I don't know how we've got to this place, but we're more likely to probably to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
But we're also less likely to win the Champions League because we ain't got no one that knows how to do that in the squad. So now we're hedging our bets on Champions League, which we know all it takes us to be drawn against Inter again or somewhere, or Real Madrid or Barca. The last team I'd want to play right now is Barcelona. That's the last team I'd want to play. We don't know how to do this. We ain't got no players in our squad that know how to do that, or we definitely have no players who are starting for us regularly. Yeah. The likes of Jorginho know how to win that stuff, but he ain't starting for us, and we can't afford to start him in those kind of games. So then it leaves us in a situation where Carling Cup, FA Cup. And then it goes back to the old adage of what we were talking about in the beginning of the season. What does it take for Arteta to get sacked? If he wins a domestic cup, do you want him gone? I think most people would have said, if we're still challenging and we won a domestic cup, it's not the worst, but it's obviously something that we want a bit better from. But we can still maybe go ahead and do it. He can still maybe stay. But I think seeing how poorly the teams played, the way we're playing, and how clear that we've got a lot worse in terms of how we're playing football and the output and how we're creating, I think that's when people can start saying, I want him out. Me personally, I'm not Arteta in, I'm not Arteta out. We just need to win something. Something, and then I can think of something. But if he doesn't win anything, then that's his coffin on his nail, and he can get out. Because 5 years, because I don't know whether it's the younger Arsenal fans that forgot. We were protesting Arteta Wenger out, and he was winning FA Cups, bro. He was winning FA Cups.
Yeah.
But what did we say? We're winning FA Cups, but we're not doing anything. The same way we were boying Ten Hag, fam. We're boying Ten Hag. Everyone's been boying him for the last 2 years because you won a League Cup and an FA Cup, but your team's crap.
Yeah.
But on the history books in 100 years, all they're going to see is that Man United won that year. They're not going to see that Arsenal came up second.
Yeah.
Twice in a row. They ain't going to see that.
Yeah,
that's why Liverpool fans can have chest, because they won the Champions League and they also won the Prem. They might have only won one of them, but that's the two majors that we're lacking on.
Arsenal fan, Common Uguna, says he's new to the channel. Big yourself up.
Big up, man. Big up.
I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you see a tiny bit enough to say that you're gonna subscribe. And hit
the subs, man. Hit the subs and the likes, people, man.
The village is growing. So look, bro. Before I bring on the next person, let me just know, what's your score prediction for Arsenal versus Chelsea on Sunday?
We're gonna go 3-1 Arsenal. I'm not gonna lie.
3-1 Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal.
Okay.
3-1 Arsenal. And that's purely because Maresca has clearly shown, or he's starting to show a pattern of changing, not setting up the correct way against the bigger teams. He's done it against City, he's done it against United, Liverpool. Yeah, he doesn't set up correctly, and it always makes a specific tweak or something. Hopefully he plays Gusto in the wrong position again. Things like that. So I think if he does that and carries on with the trajectory that he's on, I think we can get a win. But it could also easily be a battering at the end of the day because their attack can be potent.
Yeah, 100%.
And especially if Declan Rice isn't there. Caicedo's been excellent this year, so
he has.
It could be a very, very long day for us. But get them points on the board because we can't lose, bro. Let's put it that way.
No, we can't. We can't even draw.
No, literally, not even a draw. Nothing like that. We have to win. Simple as that. But big up the channel, man. Thanks for having me on, and I'll be back in the comments, man. Don't be worried.
Sweet, bro. Love for all the support. You know, I remember seeing your name a lot. And next time I do talk your shit, hopefully you're coming and we're talking more positive.
Okay. We'll see, bro. We'll see. I'll be on that watch along, fam.
All right, sweet. Take care,
up, man.
Bro.
Big up, everyone. Love
it. All right, sweet. So just before Johnny boy, I don't know where people think we're getting 3 goals from. We need to have faith. Yeah, we need to have faith. So look, before I bring the next person on, people, 41 people inside. Make sure you're liking. If you can, subscribe. We're on 14 point. Wow. I wish I was on 14 point something. 1.4K. We're trying to get to 1.5 before the end of the weekend. Can only do that with your help. So the next person I'm bringing on, you get me? Y'all seen him in the channel. He's pretty much here every stream. You get me? My brother, Arteta out. What you saying, bro?
Yes, we live. Come on.
Yeah, we live, man. We live. Man even got Inzaghi in the background. I see it, man. Yeah. I see it. Hey, what, your manager, yeah? Your manager. I hear it, bro. I hear it, bro.
Banyan over there, man. That's not
But yeah, man, just love for supporting the channel as much as you do so far, bro. I really appreciate it. And obviously, let's talk your shit, innit? And I need to know, do you think Arsenal's Premier League season is over if we do not win against Chelsea? And I guess, what do you think happens in the scenario where we lose to Chelsea on the weekend?
To be honest, I thought our season ended against Newcastle, to be honest. After that game, my head was just gone, bro. I was like, nah, I tapped out. Against Chelsea.
So if you've already tapped out, because from the Newcastle game, so then what do you think will happen then if we do lose to Chelsea?
He needs to get sacked. he needs to go, bro. He needs to go. Like, I'm tired of this guy, bro. He needs to him and that dog, they need to cut out.
But do you think that would realistically happen though?
No, definitely not. That's not gonna happen.
Because, like, obviously, a lot of people's problems with, I guess, the Arsenal ownership, and it's been like this for a while, is that we never act quick enough. Like, we never really act quick enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, we just never act. When things happen, we never act quick enough. And I guess that frustrates a lot of the fan base because in the past, they've seen X, Y, Z happen. And then they've gotten, for example, Emery. A lot of Arsenal fans look at what happened with Emery and go, okay, if Emery could get sacked in this scenario, why is Arteta still not sacked? Do you get what I'm saying? So what do you think it would actually take our board to go, you know what, like, enough is enough?
No top 4, no money. So if we finish in the top 4, that brother's gone. Like, it's that simple, isn't it? No.
Do you think it's possible that we can finish outside of the top 4 this season?
I think we'll get a top 4 this season. I think we'll get 3rd.
You think we're finishing 3rd?
Yeah.
Oh, so no hope at all. Like, no, there's no hope at all. Like, everything's finished, everything's done. Oh man,
everything's done.
What about if we beat Chelsea? Do you think that changes anything?
Not for me, but for the Leaders fans, yeah.
So, what would you need to see? So what would you need to see happen this season to be like, you know what? Maybe I was wrong about Arteta or Arsenal, and we can go on to win the league.
Just needs to change it up, to be honest. Like, stop doing this Mourinho-esque tactics and stuff like that. He needs to change it up, to be honest. If he changes it up and he starts playing even more, I would say, okay. I still want you go. I still want you gone, but like, I will chill on you, innit?
Oh my god, yeah. No, I do hear it. I do think that so people that, well, obviously I'm still pretty new to this, so a lot of people maybe don't actually know the type of Arsenal fan that I am in it. But like I've always been the type of Arsenal fan that's like, when things are going bad, I've always tried to look for the silver lining. I always try to look for the silver lining. I'm like, okay, this is going wrong, but this is going good. Or I see why that happened, but what about this? Like, I'm always looking at something else. Do you know what I mean? To try and divert from the negatives in it. But when we lost to Newcastle, bro, I was finished. Like my head was gone. Like absolutely gone. Yeah. And then we lost to Inter Milan. Yeah. And for me, like I'm now seeing repeat offenses from Arteta. I've seen him do a few things that he's done quite a lot of times this season, and it's honestly just made me lose faith in the fact that he can change something. Like, don't get me wrong, like there's still 28 games to go. There's every potentiality that something could happen. Do you know what I mean? There's every single potentiality that something could happen. But it's like, okay, is it probable? Like, because unless Erdegaard plays, yeah, on Sunday, we're probably going to see Trossard in the 10 again. Even though he could play Jesus in the 10. Even though he could play Wanyeri in the 10. Heck, even though, you know what, yeah, he could even do something like, you know what? Run it. Let me try Havertz there and Martinelli up top. Do you know what I mean? Like, we don't know if it'll work, but it's just trying something new. We don't, like, he's not going to do that. Like, he always does the same thing. Running into the brick wall,
and cross. Like,
yeah. But he keeps on running into it. But like, I'm like, bro, like I'm watching him run into it. I'm like, bro, but there's a ladder right next to you that you could just put up, and then you could climb over the brick wall. But he's like, nah, man, I have to get through the brick wall doing it my way. Like, I have to run through it. And I feel like, for me personally, he has to detach himself from the system he's playing. He needs to try something new. He needs to build something new. But do I think he will? I'm not so sure, bro. I'll be real with you. I am not so sure. But yeah, I mean, I guess before I bring the next person in, yeah, let me know a score prediction. What are you feeling?
Stamford Bridge. 1-1. 1-1.
1-1. You're going for the 1-1. Okay. You're going for the 1-1. All right. A lot of Arsenal fans are actually predicting a draw for this game, which is shocking me, because we know Arsenal fans are usually like, they think that every game they predict to win. So for a lot of Arsenal fans to be predicting draws, I think the fan base is slowly coming back down to earth, innit? Yeah. So see, I'll take a wrap. Love for coming on, bro. Big up yourself. Yeah. Love for all the support that you give to the channel. Yeah. And the next time we talk our shit, hopefully we're talking our shit a bit more positively, innit? You know,
get out my club. Get out my club, please. Get out my club. Big up, man.
Big up, man. Take care. So look, before before I bring the next person on, yeah, big up, man, like Johnny Boy M. Season is already over. Top 4 race. Arteta, get out now. Start the protest, people. Arteta is a coward, and we all see it. The reality is hitting the fan base, people. We are waking up. We are the fan base is slowly waking up, and everybody is starting to see that maybe things are not as rosy as what we once thought, which is great. Very great. And love for the super chat, bro. I appreciate all the support that I get from the village, innit? Because all the support that the village gives just means that the village can grow stronger. You know, them ways there. Now, look, yeah. Before I bring the next person on, just make sure you're liking. Make sure you're subscribing. We got 50 people in the building, yeah? And the next person I'm going to bring on, yeah, it's a legend, isn't it? You know what I mean? Proper legend, yeah? And I got to get a bit of music before he comes on.
Wheel it, lad, wheel it.
Man like Midoriya, man. Man like Deku. What you saying, bro?
I'm good, bro. I'll be real, yeah. You, man, are cooked. I'm not going to do... I'm a United fan, innit? So I know what it means to be in the mud, blood. I know. I've been... So when I'm seeing you, man, regressing faster than us, yo, it's peak.
Yeah, no, it is proper peak. And obviously, you're probably bare happy at the moment because...
Bro, I'm loving
Amorim. Yeah, you're thinking, right, I just saw my manager cook up Pep 4-1. You're probably over the moon, man. Hey, and obviously, you know, you're entitled to, innit? Because, like, obviously, you've been going through pain, yeah? And now you're seeing a bit of light at the end of the tunnel, yeah? So, look, yeah, you're not an Arsenal fan, so I guess it is good to kind of get, like, an outsider's perspective on this. But if Arsenal cannot beat Chelsea on Sunday,
yeah.
A, do you think Arsenal's Premier League season is over? And B, what do you think should happen next with Arsenal?
Broski, it was done since Bournemouth, I'll be real. I'll be real, because... And he should have been sacked 2 games ago. Should have been sacked 5 years ago, to be honest with you. Let me look at it this way, bro. Like, you're 5 years deep in a process, yeah. You miss one player, bro, and it all falls apart. What are we doing, bro?
Yeah.
What are we doing? That's failure, bro. Come on. You're relying on one player, bro. All like a house of cards. Done. Are you mad? The process is done. Like, how can a process be reliant on one player, blood? Like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that is actually that. Do you know what? For me, that was very very eye-opening. The fact that how everything just crumbled when Erdegaard left the squad, and I'll be real, like the games that he did play this season, he was playing okay. Like, he wasn't even pulling up trees. Like, he was playing okay. And then he left. And then we just went into eternal darkness, bro. Like, it was actually crazy. And
big difference between this season and last season is you got lucky with injuries last season. Odegaard was playing most games. You had it wasn't as bad.
Yeah. So last season, so maybe that's why we've been getting hit up so much with injuries this season, because we got blessed last season, and now the world's life's just catching up with us and giving us the karma that we needed for, I guess, basically the gods went, you know what? Go and win the league. Here, we're giving you the chance. Go win the league. No injuries. You'll be cool. And we couldn't take it. And then there's all, man, do you know the strings we had to pull to make this happen? And you couldn't get it over the line. All right, cool. Say no more. Punishment. This is what we're getting right now. We're getting divine punishment in it. So,
and yeah, it's beautiful to witness, bro, because you man are playing
terrorist anti-football nonsense, bro. I thought Ten Hag ball was bad. This guy he was playing, bro. Arteta was actually playing shadow a couple of seasons ago. I don't understand what he's doing.
Yeah.
And the season before, 2 seasons ago, that would have been the moment. I feel like you're not going to get to those heights again, personally.
You don't?
No, not to them heights. A couple of seasons ago. The football you was playing then.
So you think it's over? Like, you think like Arsenal going back to the banter era?
I think you, man, have... Bro, the transfer window, that alone said it all, because you Cronkies weren't serious. You, man, were not serious. City looked at you, man, and were like, "Hurrah, they're not on it. We're just gonna get Gundogan on a free. We're gonna get Gundogan."
Yeah, like
which them that kind of backfired because now they're looking a bit stressed. You get me? The games. and then I'm hearing, man, like Riziki and Mertesacker, like jobs for the man. Them, like, what's going on?
Yeah, literally internships, innit? Like, it's just the work experience, man. It's actually a joke. Like, I do you know what? I'm trying to not think about that, because if I ever see Per Mertesacker or Riziki as my new sporting director, then I will know 100% that this club's not serious, innit? Because we need someone with the wavy phone book. That's what we need. The brother with the wavy phone book that can make calls, and then certain brothers are, you get me, turning up at the club. But Riziki, bro, I don't know who he's calling. Don't know who he's calling personally. Never been a sporting director. And then Mertesacker, bro. Bro, Mertesacker, bro. Like, really.
Bro, man's saying he's a club legend as well.
Bro.
Perez, is it Henri? What are we doing? You know, man's in my club don't want to give Ronaldo his flowers. They're like, nah, that legend for us. He weren't that legendary. But you, man, are giving... What? You man are busted. I think I think sometimes you man need to hear the rival's opinion, because we'll say how it is, bro. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna try toxic positivity bullshit in it. The manager needs to go, blood. A good chunk of your squad is not good enough for Arsenal. Your board needs to be reshuffled. Your owners need to be gone, and your fans need to wake up as well.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel like the first things you said, I don't think that can even happen unless the fans start acting correctly, you know. Like, and the problem with this fan base, and I saw it firsthand, with myself in it, is people are coming into the stream, and everything was blessed. Yeah. The one moment that I started saying things that weren't super positive, bro, people were just immediately just turning on, man. Like, and just cussing me in the chat. But I'm like, bro, for me, of all people, to start thinking a bit differently about this club, that says a lot. Because I'm the guy that, bro, even before I jumped on YouTube, I was the guy that always backed the club. Aside from the maybe the last 4 or 5 years of Wenger, that's the only time I really kind of went ham on the club. But other than that, support it. Whatever they do, cool. We only signed Czech. Hey, but you know, Czech was world class at Chelsea, even though at the time we signed him, we was the first team to sign a disabled player. And it was like, bro, like, we was just doing madness, bro. But I was still back in the club. But for me to now, it's crazy.
Like, I've seen you turn within the past couple of month, really, few weeks.
Yeah.
So it's not like you were always out from the beginning. You had something again. Seeing it firsthand, the football is shit. Like, what more needs to be said? You get me?
Yeah, it's true. So look, before I bring on what is seeming to be probably the last person now, I just want to, you get me, leave you with a question. What is your score prediction for the Arsenal-Chelsea game?
It's a spooky one, you know, because I feel like Arteta's going to do the haram low block. Yeah. The only way you get at them is set piece. They're fucking shit at. And if Palmer doesn't turn up, then it could actually be 0-0. So if Palmer turns up, I think they'll smoke you, man, 2-0.
Okay.
At best, you man will get a 0-0.
0-0.
I don't think you
Okay.
man. I don't see
Okay.
it. Even though Odegaard's back, I just don't see it. I don't know who's scoring the goals with. I don't see
Yeah.
it.
Okay, cool. So 0-0 if Palmer doesn't play, 2-0 Chelsea if Palmer does play, and if none of that happens and we do win, I'm gonna be cooking you in the chat.
I'm here when you man take the L's. I'm here to take my L's. I'll be here.
But bro, love for coming through. Sorry for keeping you like from being able to go do your gym sesh. You know, you've been waiting quite a while, so I appreciate that. Thanks for the support you give to the channel, and yeah, I hope you come on again to talk your shit.
Take care, bro. Love.
So look, before we bring the last person on, the lines are closed now. This will be the last person, and hopefully they turn their camera on now. Hopefully they can hear me. I don't know if they can hear me. Can they hear me? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's bring them on and see if yo,
I can hear you. I can hear you.
give me one moment. So had a phone call. So look, just bro, love for coming on by the way, but can you get the camera on?
Well, the camera thing's a bit mad, you know.
It's been mad. What right now?
It's too early, bro. Too early.
It's too early. Okay. You know what? Because you're the last person, I'll let you. You know, I'll make an exception. But the next time you come talk your shit, you get me. Camera has to be on, innit? So, I guess first and foremost, like, who do you support?
Arsenal, bro.
You're Arsenal fan. All right, cool. So obviously, I don't know what side of the fence that you're on when it comes to the club, and obviously you can let us know. But Arsenal facing Chelsea on Sunday. If we are unable to win this game, do you think it's over for Arsenal, the Premier League season?
Bro, I don't even think like that, because if you see what it is, this is the same script that happened last year, isn't it? We lost 4 games. What was it, the first half of the season, and we came back like Liverpool are 5 points ahead of us, bro. It's basically the same thing, innit? It's different fixtures, and it's basically a different reaction, and that's what a lot of Arsenal fans don't get. Like they get sucked into what rivals thinking it, bro. You just gotta understand that, bro. Arsenal's most hated, innit? Like it's whatever. Man's on Twitter Spaces, bro. Man's on Twitter Spaces all day, like whatnot with fucking rivals and that whatnot. And bro, we even say to ourselves, bro, there's not a lot of Arsenal fans on doing this content creating thing that they are go over the extremes, like the gals, and just say mad things like, oh, it's like there's no middle ground in it. There's either the extremes or there's overexcited fans in it, type of thing in it. But bro, this is a normal thing that every good team is gonna go through a little rough patch in it, and bro, you got to stick behind what you believe in at the end of the day, bro. We can't be coming at the start of the season saying, oh, we're going to get this. We're going to get some rival fans saying we're getting treble. I mean, certain Arsenal fans saying we're getting trebles, doubles, this and that. Then after 2 losses, bro, your whole volume is changing and you're talking about Arteta, right, bro? This has nothing to do with Arteta hooks. I can't even lie. This is on the players, man. Like,
swear.
Bro, you see what it is, yeah? You see what Arteta's done, yeah? Like, throughout the years, yes, like, you can say that, obviously, boom, what I can say is, yeah, like, he's came to the club, won an FA Cup in his first 6 months, and he said to himself, bro, he's got to gut out this whole squad. It's nothing to do with trophies. Then he won the trophy within the first 6 months, and he said to himself, boom, I've got to gut out the squad, and in the next 2 years, we'll be able to challenge. Boom, we challenged in 22-23. Last season, obviously, but you can't fault yourself when you're going against Pep, innit? Like, Pep is not some guy that you think that you have the right to win the league against, when this guy has the ultimate backing. Bro, these guys have spent billions. We spent 650 million, and you think that we've got the right to win a title, bro? This guy's lost the title twice in his whole career. One was in COVID when people were like, respectfully, bro, like people were dying, like when this was all going on, bro. I wasn't worried about football in 2020 when this COVID stuff was going on. Like, to be honest, bro, like, so like it's an anomaly thing, and he hasn't lost another league title since then, innit? And like a lot of people are getting carried away with this Arnie Slot thing. It's the same thing with Klopp. Klopp was a more experienced manager with this squad, and he wasn't able to do it. Like, he was 5 points ahead of us, and we finished 7 points ahead of them. And this was in April. By February they were 5 points ahead of us. Then we clawed it back to being 7 points ahead of them. So you just got to just take it as the season comes, in it, bro. Like,
all right, sorry. So I want to ask you a question, innit? I want to ask you a question, yeah? So you said something about along the lines of it's Pep, so you can't, like, you're not really entitled to winning the league, right? Because it's Pep, yeah? So when Arsene Wenger came to Arsenal, yeah? He came to Arsenal in 96, innit? And at that period of time, the like things were being dominated by Manchester United, yeah? Within his first 7 seasons, he beat Ferguson to the title 3 times. He actually, in his second season, he actually won the league. And don't get it twisted, like, we were spending nowhere near the same amount as Ferguson. So, and then on top of that, Wenger hadn't really managed at the top level. He hadn't really managed at the top level. Like, when Wenger first came in, a lot of fans were actually it's quite similar to Arteta. A lot of fans were against the hire of Wenger. Nobody knew who he was. At least in England, nobody really knew who he was. So a lot of fans were against it. The media was questioning it, like, who's this guy? But he was able to defeat Ferguson, who is essentially doing what Pep is doing right now. So why is it that Wenger was able to do that? But you're like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like you're completely fine with the fact that Arteta hasn't been able to get the title over the line in 5 years.
No, I'm saying within the first like 2 seasons when he's challenged, innit? I'm not saying that he's not gonna ever get over the line. That's different, innit? And you can't compare, bro. Come on, like, you can't compare any of these players to like the team Wenger had. Like, be serious. Like, we ain't got nobody like that's even compared to like Henry, but we've got Martinelli on the wing. Like that's what you've got to understand, innit? And it comes down to this recruitment of this club, innit? We ain't been serious, like in the market, for 20 years. Like you cannot come out of the way, and think, boom, you can sell players like Perez, Henry for chicken change. When I say, if I go through the numbers, we ain't got enough time today, but if I go through the numbers of how much we've sold these players for and how shit we are in the market, and why we never used to spend money, because like our sporting directors are selling these players for change. Whoever's in charge is selling these players for change. Like, you're selling like players like Henry should be going for nothing less than 100 M's, even though he was 29 or 30 when he left Arsenal. He's still the you ask any Premier League fan that's watching Premier League, they're gonna say Henry was the greatest of all time. But if they're gonna tell you how much he was sold to Barcelona for, it's changed, bro. So at the end of the day, like, you cannot come out of nowhere thinking the Cronkies took full ownership in 2019. They're not gonna change everything of the past 20 years being shit, like just that, innit? Like, Man City, they've got a thing where they sell a lot of academy players. They make profit basically every year. This year they made profit. Certain fans were complaining about how much they spent this year, but they focus on like sustaining their business in it and making profit. This is the first year Arsenal's even made profit in the market within how many years? Like, we sold Smith Rowe. I think he's I think this is our highest. This is the Smith Rowe is probably the highest player, like highest player we sold in our history. I think him and Oxlade-Chamberlain, and bro, that's embarrassing, bro. And you can't think you could be doing that and be getting like big players like every year. We're not going to be spending, bro. That's why we didn't spend. I didn't think we were going to spend nothing this year, bro. I was saying it in spaces like this year, like we was not going to spend nothing because it doesn't make sense. PSR, bro, like, man's a businessman at the end of the day. Like, I know how businesses run. Like, you cannot be flipping like making spending more than you're making at the end of the day. And that's why PSR got involved, because like Arsenal have been borrowing money for how many years now, like not making profit, only making profit in like when it comes to ticket sales and TV revenue. That has nothing to do with you buying players. You can't put your TV revenue into what you're buying into buying players and whatnot. It has nothing to do with that, innit? So like it's just that, like, to be honest, bro. Like, and I think the overreaction of the fans was too much, man. I can't even lie.
All right, so look, before.
So what are you saying? What are you saying, Hooks? Though, like, what are you? I'll tell it out now.
So I've lost faith.
Oh,
I've lost faith. But but do you know what it is? Yeah. Do you know what it is? Yeah. Like for me, it's more so about the fact that I'm seeing repeat offenses. Like I'm seeing him do things that he's done many times and not learning from. Like I'm someone who I'm very logical in the sense that learn from your mistake. Like you can't be making the same mistakes now that I saw you make 2 seasons ago. Like we're meant to be going forward. My thing is, I'll always look, regardless of what my opinion is, I'll always support the club. I'm an Arsenal fan. I've been an Arsenal fan for like 30 years, innit? Like, so I'm fully well aware that no matter what I think, it's not gonna impact what the club does, in it. So if the club chooses to keep Arteta, then cool. I have to back Arsenal in it because I'm an Arsenal fan, in it. But he's doing too much stupid shit. Yeah. Like the way we're playing right now, Why is it like it's like we got space jammed, bro? Like it's like the power's got taken away from the player, bro. They've forgotten how to kick a ball. Like we're actually playing so poor. But I've seen us play wavy. 2 seasons, I've seen the thing is 2 seasons, I've seen us play wavy and play dead. And then play dead and play wavy. And then this season, we're just playing dead. Like I've actually seen us play attacking brand of football, but we're not playing that brand of football right now. Like I've seen us go how many windows without signing a proper kind of rotation option for Saka, a number 10, a striker, and a left foot. Like I'm seeing the same things happen over and over again. This is in recent history, this is like the 3rd or 4th time I've seen us have a bad run of form in a season. And now Arsenal is notoriously known for having a poor October and November. Notorious. Like this was even happening in the Emery and Wenger days, isn't it? Now, if I'm seeing this poor form happen, why would I ever think that he's able to turn it around? Because I saw the poor form happen last season and we didn't win the league. I saw the poor form happen the season before and we didn't win the league. I saw the poor form happen the season before and we lost out on top 4 to Tottenham. So why would I sit here now? This is an issue that I have with some Arsenal fans. Well, I say some, it's actually quite a big majority of the fan base. Is the fan base would rather slew me for my opinion changing based upon how I feel from analyzing what is actually happening with the club than actually go raw. We're basically just reliving what we saw in seasons before. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do me, Hooks, the guy with 1.4k subs on a channel, that just comes and talks to a few people here and there, why do I get called out before the club? I don't take no money from nobody. I don't make people believe that they're gonna see something happen and then but man will put the 4-4 up against me before they put it up against the club. Do you know what? I like obviously before I bring on the next person, I'm gonna leave you with a question, because I actually really want to know. And obviously, you got to come back on at some point so we can properly chop it up. So, what would it take, for you to be like, you know what, enough is enough, Arteta out, and Score prediction for the Arsenal-Chelsea game.
Yeah, that's what I even wanted to say to you as well. Yeah, you see, Arsenal, Liverpool, and City. Yeah, we all have like one player that you see. If like you stifle, like you get rid of this player. Let's say Odegaard had an ACL, just like Rodri. Yeah, you see how City are playing. City are probably gonna lose today. I'll come back. Or if you do another stream today, I'll probably come back or whatever. If you do another talk show after the games or something or whatnot, just to see like if Liverpool draw or whatnot and City lose. Yeah, you see Rodri. Yeah, Rodri got a Ballon d'Or not for skills and what he can do on the ball or what's looking attracting to the eye, because he does work that people don't see. That's why a lot of people were shocked that he won the Ballon d'Or over Vinny, because Vinny was doing a lot of stuff in Champions League, a lot of flicks and tricks and this and that. Getting 16 goals in the league is nothing to be boasting about to get a Ballon d'Or. But Rodri is the key to City. City we're never going to win a league this season without Rodri. It's never going to happen. Like it's never in a million years going to happen, because Rodri is just the key to City. Any City. That's why City fans were acting all like calm when they lost Rodri, when they were still winning games. Now they're coming to reality that we need to sign a six in January, but nothing they can do is going to replace Rodri. The same thing if Liverpool lost Van Dijk and Salah and whatnot, and if we lose Saka and Odegaard, we are nothing. That's what we just got to accept, in it. There's no replacement that's going to come into the team that's going to replace what Odegaard does and whatnot. Like,
Do you mean
what Saka
currently
does at the same time.
Do you mean currently in the squad, or do you mean like that we could have?
Yeah, I don't even think like there's anyone like Odegaard, bro. It's not about what the assist and whatnot like he brings to the team. It's deeper than that. And like Odegaard is Arsenal, isn't it? A lot of people think Saka's Arsenal when it comes to like the goals he scores and whatnot, but they're both as important as each other. But Odegaard's the heartbeat of Arsenal, isn't it? And at the same time, we were having this little poor form with Odegaard in the team like last year. But in 2023, 22, 23, like it's only the last 10 games we fell apart, and we stormed the league like until April. Then the last 10 games, that's when we had like 3-4 losses like within the last 10 games in it, and a couple one or two draws in it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, but Chelsea on Sunday, bro, they ain't beat us since 2018, innit? That's what guys have got to remember, innit? Like at their own stadium, innit? So, bro, like you've got to take that into factor. Like they're the ones that Maresca is going to be telling them that this is our record against Arsenal since 2018. It's been 6 years. That if we don't beat them, it's going to go into 7 years that we ain't beat them at their own stadium, innit? So, bro, like Odegaard's back, like, and you're going to see the play change. But like Hooks, you see what it is, yeah? Like you see because I know when Odegaard's back now, everything the style of play is gonna change. Like a lot of things are gonna change in it. But like you can't be doing this Arteta in out thing, like losing faith and coming. Like bro, it's a joke thing still. Like
Bro.
you see, for me, like I stand on whatever I say. It doesn't matter, bro. I've been Arteta in since he's come in, and I haven't changed because I knew that, bro. I wasn't even watching football before Arteta came in, because I knew my club was on nothing. Like I'm not one of these deluded youths. Like, bro, I grew up with footballers, innit? Like I was like, it's not a privilege that everyone gets to think. But man's from the deep heart of South London. That bro, there's over 4 or 5 Champions League players that's gone to my school or whatnot. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's a thing where, bro, like I chat to these footballers. Like I know like what goes in and out. Like I know that you have to put on a player before you put on a manager when he's delivered heights where you've never seen. Like. We've gone to Tottenham 3 years in a row and beat them at their own stadium, and these things like we haven't lost to any top 6 team in 2 years. These things is not on the manager. When it comes to players like we have players like Trossard and Martinelli on the left wing, you cannot work with that. It doesn't matter what you do. Trossard can come in and out of moments and score little wonder goals, but the guy's a shit player, bro. The guy's not a player that's going to win you a Premier League. You put that
do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. Honestly, I'm running out of time. Minute. I got to jump on another stream. But we definitely have to chop it up, because you're saying some very wild things in it. Some very, very, very wild things, but it's interesting. So you get me?
No, don't worry. But I'm gonna
Just
follow you. You see, what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna follow you on Twitter or something. Then.
All right, cool. Yeah. So that, and we'll pattern something, and then we can chop it up because you're saying some things, yeah, that I need to help you out with, brother man. Do you know the way that I have to help you out, brother man? Because otherwise, yeah,
cool.
you're gonna be walking the path of pain, bro. Like, I was there, bro. I've been where you are, bro. You'll be walking the path of pain, bro. So yeah. But just what in terms of a score prediction? What do you think is gonna happen on Sunday?
I think it'll probably be a narrow 2-1 to us, isn't it?
Narrow 2-1. All right, cool.
I don't think we'll batter them, but.
All right, cool. Well, bro, it's been a pleasure. We'll definitely talk and we'll cook something up and maybe we'll have a Thursday therapy session or so. We'll work something out, yeah. Because, bro, I've been where you are, bro. Don't worry, I've been where you are. But love for coming on, love for supporting the channel. I appreciate it, and yeah, man. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, bro.
Yeah, no, love, bro.
Take care. All right, cool. Just really quickly, because obviously, he's one of the proper bros of the channel. We're gonna let him have his little piece, and then because I have to be somewhere at 12:30, so I need a little break. Y'all know him, Blacker. You get me, obviously.
Yes, my boy. What are you saying?
You know what I mean? I'm good, but before anything, yeah, just talk your talk, man. Cause you had a bit of good news recently, innit? So you get me, talk your talk, bro.
Yeah, man. Obviously, you lot, first of all, sub to Hooks, run up these lights, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got some good news in terms of the music stuff. The career's going up, got signed and that to a label, so yeah, man, things are going good. Obviously, I want to thank everyone in here as well that's obviously gone over to the channel, supported, liked, shared the video, all of that. It does mean a lot in it, you know what I'm saying? And it's nice to feel like I'm a part of a proper family, you know what I mean? So big up everyone in the chat, man, for real.
The village, man. I told you, man. Like, look, this is the one thing. If like, obviously, I want to grow in it. I want to get big. Like, at one point, I want to be able to be like a proper name in the football thing, yeah. But the thing that's so much more important for me is that man that are doing creative things can grow as well, innit? So just make sure in the village we're just like, if we know someone's doing something, we just support them, innit? Because here's evidence. Like, I'm not saying that the people in here that may have gone over and started supporting your thing is the reason why you're getting the things that you're getting, but when you're doing something creative and you're seeing that like people are supporting you, it just gives you that extra bit of energy in it. And maybe that thing that you wasn't gonna do because you was mad tired and drained and you just needed a break, you're like, oh no, shit, man, like I got another 10 subscribers, so let me go do my thing in it. You know what I mean? Like, it gives you that extra bit of energy. So I'm happy for you, bro. Remember when you start going to them parties.
Yeah, man, mansion party. Come on, bro. You already know the thing, man. You get me? He's gonna all be there, bro.
You know the thing there. So, but just on a quick thing, let me know if Arsenal aren't able to beat Chelsea, do you think that is Arsenal's Premier League season done?
I can't lie. I think your Premier League season ended after you lost to Bournemouth. I'll be honest. And I was listening closely to what the last guy said. I'm trying to get this all out very quickly. Yeah, I think I understand it, innit? Because Arteta, you was in the mud for so long, and now you're in a somewhat better place. It's like it's the illusion. Remember we was talking about last time, the illusion. Yeah. What Arteta has done is no different to what Mauricio Pochettino did at Tottenham. And I'm sorry to say that, but it's facts. 5 years, no trophies. Cool, Arteta won an FA Cup. Let's be real. He was already deep into that competition when he came in. So as much he won the cup, he still has to go win it. But I'm not gonna say, he went out there and won that, yeah?
Yeah.
Arsenal fans have slaughtered Pochettino for being a nearly man and for they called him the halfway man. That's what they called him, funny enough, no pun intended, yeah? They called him the halfway man. What's the difference with Arteta? 800 million spent. Pochettino went 18 months without buying a single player. Do you know what I'm saying?
Arteta did something similar though. Arteta did something similar. He didn't make any signings when he first came in. He wasn't really backed until arguably, like, I think his maybe I don't think he was backed at least maybe like 6 to 12 months. So yeah.
But
so
again, you know what I mean? I hear that maybe he wasn't backed fully, yeah. But look at the way Poch, and the reason I'm using Poch is, I say all of that to say this, yeah. It has to be win now or get lost. It has to be win now or get. Maybe you don't have to be Arteta out right this second, 12-17 on Saturday. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely, for Arsenal fans, it should definitely be a win or leave now, because all you're doing is, your owners are probably looking at a large majority of your fan base and thinking they're happy. Yeah. They're happy. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not calling these things out, and it is going to come back to bite you in May when City or Liverpool lift that title. And just because I know you've got to run, so I'll just, my last point on Man City, he said that it's impossible for City to win the league without Rodri, and that Rodri is the reason why City are where they are right now. No, City have an injury crisis that Arsenal haven't probably seen since they had Saliba and Gabriel at the same time. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. City's injury crisis is they're calling players from their academy, from their under 17s. They had a 17-year-old playing the other day in the Champions League. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? A competition that, if you ask any City fan, they want to win. Yeah. So, again, and all you guys have lost is Ødegaard. Now, again, you have to look at the recruitment. But then who plays a massive part in the recruitment? Arteta. Because Arteta is giving the go-ahead on all of these signings. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, again, I'll leave it with this. Arsenal fans, please, I beg you, because, listen, the missus is an Arsenal fan, and even she's been swindled into believing it.
But she supports the right team, though.
Yeah, that's what
the right team. You get me?
Listen, Daniel Levy made us go through this, yeah? And the reason why us Tottenham fans know is because you guys are going through it now. When what's his name? Mourinho was at the point where he was close to winning, they didn't go out and do what was required. When Poch got us in title races and Champions League final, he didn't do what was required. You guys were in 2 title races back to back. You didn't do what was required, and it's going to come back to bite you. But, hey, man, what can I say? And in terms of the Chelsea game, I'm going to be honest. I think this is a 2-1 Chelsea or a 2-1 Arsenal. I don't see a draw. I think it goes either way.
Okay. All right, sweet. Well, obviously, as you know, time is short. Yeah, but I wanted to get you on because obviously, man, got love for you, bro. I love in the support.
I didn't even join straight away because I joined last time, so I said, let me give some more people a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, defo, bro. But obviously, big up your thing. Keep on doing what you're doing. Remember when you got them music videos, just give me a shout. If I can make it, I'll make it. You know, them way there. And hope your team gets bun up this weekend. Can't lie.
I mean, I'll be there, so you know what I'm saying. We got touched on Thursday, and that I've been trying not to think about it. But hey, man, we'll be back. Like I said, the treble's on this season, boys. You know what I'm
saying? Okay. We got him. We got him.
Yeah.
All right, love, bro.
Big up the chat. Big up everyone. Make sure you go follow Hooks on all of the socials, man. Like up the thing. Share this with a friend, man. You know what I'm saying? We're growing out here, man. And Hooks, my brother, it's been a pleasure, bro. I'm going to shoot, man.
Blessings. All right, people. So just a quick thing before I do head out. And just to let you know, I'm going to be redirecting you somewhere. Yeah. But it's going to be a surprise thing. Well, actually, it's not really a surprise, isn't it? Because you guys will see immediately as I end it. But cool. I'm going to be sending you to Sard's Football Corner, innit? So when you jump in there, I beg, just do this, innit? Hooks raid. You know them way there. You get me? He's an Arsenal fan. I don't know what he's talking about. Some stuff at the moment, something to do with Arsenal and Chelsea. He's there with Ash. They're the broskies. Just make sure when you go in there, you're dropping Hooks raid. You're dropping a like. Yeah. But before I do end, I just wanted to say, big up Johnny Boy M again for the super chat. And I start this question from Helsinki 1020, and I hope that he/she is still here. What players would you want to get on the channel, Hooks? I would love to get Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, Bukayo Saka, Ethan Nwaneri, and Well, there's a lot, but I would say from Arsenal, those are probably the players I would want to get on in the first instance. Well, at some point, hopefully. So let's see if I can make it big enough to do that. But I'm going to be heading off. I am going to be on I think a Never a Foul stream at like 12:30. So I got to do some shit real quick before that starts. I got about 9 minutes. So remember, like Sard's video, drop the hooks raid, and I'll catch y'all next time.